Hey guys, it's Fire Ginger Wolf back here with the Guilders video. For this video, we're going to be playing with the Scourge Necromancer, and the idea of this is going to be boon removal and boon conversion. So the idea is going to be either removing boons from enemies, uh, just removing them, or we have some boon conversion skills which are going to convert those boons into conditions. So all of the stuff grabbed is trying to enhance that idea and work with that idea. So hopefully this works well. My last video worked decently well. Hopefully this one will work better. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. I try my best to do daily stuff. Guild Wars, I know, is the big one you guys enjoy, so I got to make sure I'm doing more of those. But I'm also trying to find other games that I enjoy playing as well, because I want to make sure I'm having fun with it too. But hopefully you guys are enjoying these, and if you are, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button, to keep up with those updates and keep up with all the content that I've got going on, and hopefully big ideas that I've got for this channel. So we'll switch over here to our game. I'll need to fix the sound. So give me 1 second here to fix the sound. Not that one. Alright, there we go. So boon removal, so Scourge, boon removal, or conversion is the idea of this build. So we'll start with the traits. We have curses, barb, precision, critical hits have a chance to cause bleeding, increases bleed duration. Plaguing, sending your first attack after entering a shroud transfers conditions. The reason I didn't know to grab which of these three to grab, because none of these three really work for this build, so that was kind of unfortunate. So this won't be as huge, hopefully. I think this will be the best one. But Furious Demise, gain Fury when entering Shroud, gain additional precision. Master Corruptions. Corruptions gain reduced recharge time and inflict additional conditions on you. And we have the Corrupt Boon, which is going to self-bleed us as well. So you've got that there. Target the weak, increases critical hit chance for each condition on the foe, gain condition damage based on your precision. And then Lingering Curse. Your condition damage increase, conditions inflicted by Scepter skills have longer durations, and Feast of Corruptions become Devouring Darkness. So corrupt boons from enemies around your target, inflict torment and gain life force for each condition your initial target up to the threshold. Gain extra life force for each foe struck. So this is a overall this is a area converging of boon conversion. So that's going to be the idea of that. For Soul Reaping, we have Gluttony, increases the amount of life force gained from all sources. Unyielding Blast, Shroud skill 1s inflict vulnerability. Again, not a lot of these were useful, but hopefully this one will work well at some point. Useful. Sinister Shroud, Shroud skills gain reduced recharge. Vital Persistence, gain vitality. Your incoming healing is increased. Since we're a tank, we want to make sure we have that life to it as well. Soul Battery, maximum life force is increased. Extra life force means extra ability triggers. And then Dumbfire, Shroud skill 1 inflicts burning on your target, which is going to be nice. It's every 5 seconds now. It used to be every second, I almost think, but now it's every 5 seconds. And for the Scourge, so we get access to the Shade and Punishment skills. And then the Shade skills inherit the effects of traits that affect Shroud skills. So I think we'll have the transfer conditions and the vulnerability stacks. We have Nourishing Ashes, gain life force when you inflict burning, and remove or corrupt a boon. So hopefully that'll work well. Sand Sage, gain concentration and expertise for each of your active sand shades. This Herald of Sorrow. So this one, Desert Shroud becomes Sandstorm Shroud. So we enter the final shroud, gaining a powerful barrier and priming the shroud for powerful detonation that damages enemies and bolsters allies. So this will convert boons to conditions and apply torment and give us fury. Blood is sand, reduce all incoming damage taken for each sand shade you have active. And then this one will be hopefully kind of cool. Feed from corruption. Whenever you remove a corrupted boon from an enemy, gain that boon. And we have a lot of boon removal with this, so hopefully this will work well. So we'll get boons out of it in the end. Alright, for skills, we have Sand Flare. So gain barrier, convert a boon on nearby enemies into cripple, torment, and cripple. Corrupt boon, poison yourself, transform boons on your foe into negative conditions. So that's 2 boons. Well of Corruption, target area pulses, converting boons on foes into conditions. Trail of Anguish. Leave a trail of sand as you travel. Grant boons to allies passing through it. Inflict burning on enemies and corrupt a boon into cripple and torment. And punishment. Breach in the realm of torment for a brief time. Granting might to allies and slowing enemies. Corrupt a boon on nearby on enemies in torment and cripple with each pulse. So all 5 of these skills have corruption powers, which is nice, along with this one. So that right there is 6 sources, and we're not done yet. We have this one as well. So Nefarious Favor, your Shanties convert a condition on nearby allies into a boon. So that's actually not another one. Let's convert conditions to boons for allies. Sand Cascade, sand rise up to your shades to shield nearby allies. And then Garnish Pillar, induce fear in enemies around your sand shade. And this is the one I read for this skill. Alright, so we got 6 sources for boon conversion. So we'll go through the Axe and Dagger first. We have the Rending Claws. Slash your foe twice with Ghostly Claws to make them vulnerable. Vulnerability applied increases against foes below the health threshold. Then we have Ghastly Claws. Summon Spectral Claws to slash your foe in quick flurries of strikes. Gain life force per strike. This attack deals increased damage per stack of vulnerability on your target. Unholy Feast. Cripple nearby foes and convert their boons and conditions. Release an unholy burst on foes below the health threshold, which is going to just do an extra bit of damage. So that's the 7th source. Deathly Swarm is a dagger. Unleash an insect swarm to blind and transfer conditions to your enemies. And Embedding Blood. Inflict weakness and bleed on your foes in the target area, converting boons converted to conditions. So 5, 6, 7, 8 as of right now. And then we have got the Scepter and Focus. So we have the Chain, which is going to bleed and poison. Grasping Death, summon skeletal hands to cripple foes in the target area. And then Devouring Darkness, which is corrupt boons from enemies around you, gain extra life force, torment, all that stuff. So there's another condition, convert boons into conditions. Soul Grasping, these are Focus, which is release a disembodied hand to draw life force from your foe. And then we have Spinal Shivers, chill your target, move up to 3 boons, dealing extra damage based on the number of boons removed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we have 11. The Sigil of Revocation, on hit, removes a boon as well. So we have like 11 ways to remove boons, which should trigger this decently often and this quite often. So that's going to be exciting. And getting rid of boons and converting them also is going to apply conditions. So that could also hinder them just as much. So that's those. I gotta check. I want to go change this up, I think. I'm going to just put on the Afflicted. So gain condition damage, poison duration, bleeding duration, condition duration, and create a death nova at foe's location upon their defeat. I don't want to go scroll too far, but I think that's probably one of the better ones as of right now, is to just do that. So we're going to go with that one because we can. So, sorry, just reading if there's any others here. It doesn't seem like it. So, we have the Carrion Amulet, which is power, vitality, condition damage. And then Afflicted we just read. And then for the Scepter and Focus, we have Venom, so poison. I want Agony. Agony for bleeding increase, because the Scepter has 2 skills for bleeding, and only 1 for poison. And then the Revocation, so on hit, remove a boon. And then for the Axe and Dagger, we have Peril, so increased vulnerability duration, which is the Axe's main skill. And then we have Sigil of Revocation, which is on hit, remove a boon. So that's what we're running with for those. I think I covered everything. I got the skills, weapons, skirt, those things, covered those. So that should be everything. So we're going to jump in, do the 2 games as usual, and then we'll be done. So I'm actually kind of excited for this build. The corruption punishment was similar. A lot of the skills, that was more condition damage-y based. I mean, this is some, but that had, with the punishment skills, they're usually a boon conversion build skills. The idea of this is full, and like this well is 5 pulses a second, and each I think each converts a boon into a condition. So hopefully that works well for us. It may not have a lot of damage behind it, but hopefully the idea works really well and is able to really, mess with some builds. And I kind of played something like that last night with the warrior as a boonish removal build. So, actually give me 1 second here and I can see what I named it, because I don't even remember what I named it. What did I name it? Yeah, Spellbreaker Boon Removal. So this is going to be kind of the same idea, but with the Necromancer Scourge. And I've done a couple. I think I did a regular Necromancer Boon Removal, but this is a Scourge, which gives you access to the punishment skills, which adds a whole nother layer of boon conversion and removal. So, we've got several different ways to remove boons. So I am excited to see how this and this are going to work, because I think getting extra boons is going to be quite awesome. So, alright. I wanted to go with the torch, but it didn't have any boon conversion, where the focus and then the dagger did. So that's why I went with those. The torch didn't really have anything. It had really good condition, but no boon removal or anything like that else. So that's why I went with the other weapons and not the torch for the Scourge.
The match starts soon.
All right, here we go with game 1. All right.
I could outrun a centaur.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
Okay. I guess. Am I going home, or is the thief going home? Okay. Alright. Doesn't help.
Your enemy has the temple.
Oh, I didn't want to. Okay, here we go.
I could outrun a centaur.
You captured the altar.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Really? Nothing?
Your enemy has the gate.
I didn't realize he was finishing me. Shoot. Get him, Rev. Get him. Nice. Alrighty, let's do this.
Time to do some real damage.
You captured the altar.
I feel good.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously.
You got the temple.
Shoot. You got 2 points. That's decent. Thank you.
You've captured the altar. Stillness has appeared.
Nope, not happening.
Time to do some real damage. Punches you. Feeling me.
Really? Oh, come on. Shoot. I did decently well. I got stuck with the I got stuck with entangle. That was the issue. I got stuck. And that's a hard spell to actually, you know, get rid of.
Your enemy seized the altar.
I could outrun a centaur. Feel the fury.
Come on.
Give up yet?
You've captured the altar.
Come on.
You've got the temple.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Come on. Thank you.
I could
Your
outrun
enemy
a
has
centaur.
the gate.
I could outrun a centaur.
That boon removal stuff is, if you can do it right, I think it definitely can change the
You
aspect
control the gate.
of fight. I really think it can.
Time to do some real damage.
Probably should try and get Trank.
Your enemy has the temple now. Tranquility has appeared.
Ah. Oh. They're gonna get Trank. They're gonna get Trank. That's not good. Dang it. Not gonna lie, for doing 2v1, that wasn't half bad. Well, think about it. It converts them into like every skill I have converts them into a condition. So depending on who you're fighting, that just kills. Why not? It'll be close.
You've captured the altar.
I don't know if we're gonna win that mid fight.
Time to do some real damage. I feel
Nice. I have no idea if that was useful, but I felt like it was.
You control the gate.
Let's go.
Your enemy sees the altar.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Oh, really?
Stillness has appeared.
I gotta go now.
You've captured the altar.
I could outrun a centaur. Replenishing.
Your enemy has the gate.
Polish beckons.
They got tranquility. That didn't help.
Your enemy sees the altar.
We had the one to double points. We couldn't get them. We couldn't get to Trank. Couldn't get to Trank. I think that's what killed it. Top kills though. I think when I dropped that boon conversion on the middle, that really screwed them all up because I think they had a lot of boons and everyone started losing them. I felt that worked decently well. Like the fact that classes that rely on boons, as soon as they don't have them or it can get spurred into a condition, that completely changes the way that they're gonna run the build. Like that would felt literally like that was just nuts. Because you have so many. This can roll up to 3 boons at a time. This can be 5 if you're standing on the area all 5 seconds. This can be more than 1 if you maybe run into it a couple times. This is 2. This is 1. This is 1. This is 1. So you have so many, and then this is 2. So you have multiple ways to get several boons off at once and then get their abilities with this trait line. I mean, I think that's just nuts. And the fact that you can totally change the team fight aspect with multiple conditions. Like, this also removes boons every second. So that's another 5. These 2 right here are 10 boon conversions you can drop so fast. It's just nuts. So I feel like it's a good build for team fights and kind of 1v1s, especially if the build relies on... Because the more boons they have, the worse case they're mostly going to be just because of all the boon conversion you have. And you'll constantly have a skill that does this. Like, this skill's 10 seconds, this is 20, this is 12, and this is 25. So you constantly always, I feel like, have some sort of boon removal with this combination of skills and with this. I mean, I just feel like you can cover so many different fights. So that was that was fun to play for me. That wasn't terrible. That was just fun. So I hope you guys felt the same way. That was really quite fun for me to do. Because I don't know how big of a... But when I dropped that well of corruption on that middle point when like the whole team was there, I felt like it changed based on what it seemed. Everyone dropped like instantaneously. So I don't know if that made a difference or not. But I don't know. I felt like it worked good. And this is unblockable. This is unblockable. So that ranger kept blocking, and I tried to use this to get through the block to convert boons because they had boons. So I think open maps work better for this map, this build, because I have the range aspect. The great sword also has. This is the same way. This can convert conditions as well. But for trait wise, I don't know if the Reaper has a whole lot of boon conversion. Not sure what the skills do. No. Oh, it doesn't look. No, not really any boon conversion. But no, I felt like it worked good. I'm excited to see this next game and what we'll get with it, because we did almost 300,000 damage. I think a lot of it was through the conditions that we had. So, and I wasn't looking at the bottom. I wasn't looking at my boons or anything at the bottom. I'll have to rewatch to see. But I'm sure I had a good amount over here, sitting over here. And depending on what it is, can be very, very useful. So, I gotta make sure I drop my shades though. I don't drop my shades. Because I get extra damage reduction and expertise and concentration, which is boon time, condition time, and extra damage reduction, which we're not going to complain about damage reduction because this is damage reduction. Seems like a weird thing to complain about, but yeah. Definitely team fight Boon. I've made some Boon builds, and I think if I played those against this, it wouldn't work well. I think I'd die pretty quickly because I relied all on boons for a lot of my stuff. And so that's kind of what I'm looking for in team fights is, all right, who's got the most boons I can mess with? That worked good. There's times where the build is not as much fun to play as like something like this. Like this is fun just because it's kind of fun to mess with people. And just kind of watch they put boons gone. And they used to have a long time ago, I think the Scepter was capable of on the last hit it converted a boon into a condition, but they got rid of that. So that was unfortunate. But alrighty. Okay. Sorry if you guys can hear them barking. Hopefully the thief will go home. I don't know who's barking. Current recharge is 15 seconds. Okay. Even if I have one shade out, it's good. I think most of the time you can only be affected by this once, so. But it gives you extra areas to cover, essentially, instead of just around you. I've got a Guardian, a Warrior, and a Rev. This could be a really good game. Oh, really? Oh, come on. Okay, the trebuchet is... Yeah, the trebuchet is annoying. Especially on this map. It's like... It's PvP. Yes, you want to win, but... PvP points, PvP.
Windmill captured.
And that killed us at mid. We were doing okay until the treb was activated.
Mansion captured. Enemy captured the windmill.
I could outrun a centaur.
Really? I was just over there.
Not enough
I was just over there. Of course.
Windmill captured.
I even went over there to check this trebuchet. I think if we just play sides. I don't want to type that in all caps.
I feel good.
Enemy captured the windmill. Clock tower captured.
Of course, it seems right. I'm dead anyways. Come on. Come on, Rev, stay up. Get the kill. No, get up.
Windmill captured. Clock tower captured.
Feel the fury. I feel good.
Mansion captured.
Not enough energy.
Incoming.
Watch out, Guardian.
Artillery fire.
Feel the fury.
Firing on our position. Incoming.
Fill out the centaur. I could outrun a centaur.
Psst. Stupid Treb. It's gotta hold the sides. If we can hold sides. I had them down decently damaged too. Yeah, I think they're going for Treb because it's really annoying. Let's make them go get the repair kit, I agree.
An enemy trebuchet was destroyed.
Oh, are you kidding me? He blocked it?
Enemy captured the windmill.
Come on. No! How did you block that? Get him, guys. Come on. That is so not cool. Come on, guys. Stay alive. I'm gonna revive.
Enemy captured the man.
Ah. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it.
Enemy captured the mansion. Enemy captured the clock tower. Windmill captured. Mansion captured. Clock tower captured. Enemy captured the windmill. The enemy has their repair kit.
Really? Ah, shoot.
Enemy captured the clock tower. Enemy captured the windmill.
Really? Do we hit... Am I still in gold? I am. Not as much damage. I still got top kills and revives. That trebuchet messed up my plans at mid a couple times because I was about to cast my elite skill and then I just get knocked over and knocked out. And of course, I had a lot of damage behind it, so that didn't help. I felt like it worked good though once I was able to get the boon consistent removal conversion going. It was a little slow to start, but once I got that going, I think it worked decently well. There were times I just got out damaged and out a couple conditions. I don't have a lot of condition removal. I'm used to having... I have either great condition removal or none, and the only condition removal I have is this dagger skill. If this misses, I'm screwed. If it hits, I'm okay, but if it misses and I got a lot of conditions, it's not looking good. So that missed at one point, which was crucial, but it's okay. It worked good. I think like I said, there's 11 different sources for boon removal or conversion, which I think worked amazing. And I didn't look to see how many boons I had at me at one point, but I think this was probably a couple. I don't want to say a lot, but probably had a couple here and there from this, so that was nice. I have to rewatch again to make sure, but I think it worked good. Like I said, the boon stuff was good. Some of these skills weren't as useful. Like this one was this one was but the rest of these traits I felt were good. I just got to make sure I do sand shade stuff better. But yeah, all the condition removal and the boon removal, boon conversion was good, which converted to conditions. I had a lot of condition damage, not straight damage. A lot of these builds with the Necro I like to do condition damage. But I thought that worked decently well. So, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Take care, have a good rest of your night, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.